my sister humiliated me at her wedding. It backfired instantly. My sister and I were never particularly close, but we got along. So when she got engaged, I was genuinely happy for her. She asked me to be part of the wedding party, and I said yes immediately. For months, everything seemed fine. Then, about 6 weeks before the wedding, she started acting differently. She became short with me, ignored my messages, rolled her eyes whenever I spoke. I had no idea what I'd done wrong. One day, my cousin pulled me aside and asked why I wasn't helping pay for the wedding anymore. I was confused. I had never agreed to pay for anything. Apparently, my sister had been telling relatives that I promised to cover several major expenses and then backed out. I confronted her immediately. She claimed it was a misunderstanding, but the stories kept spreading. Suddenly, relatives I barely talked to were calling me selfish. Some even stopped speaking to me entirely. I considered dropping out of the wedding, but my parents begged me not to create drama, so I stayed quiet and showed up. If I'm honest, I was mostly there for them. The wedding day arrived. Everything seemed perfect. The ceremony went smoothly. The photos looked great. Then came the reception. During dinner, my sister stood up to thank everyone for helping make the day possible. She started listing people one by one. Then she got to me. In front of over 100 guests, she joked about how she was grateful I had eventually decided to contribute. Everyone laughed. I didn't. Before I could respond, my brother-in-law stood up. He looked confused. Then he asked, "What contribution?" The room went completely silent. My sister suddenly looked nervous. My brother-in-law explained that I had never been asked to pay for anything. In fact, he had personally handled those expenses months ago. Several relatives immediately started asking questions. The story unraveled in minutes. Later that night, my sister admitted she made the whole thing up because she was stressed and wanted sympathy. It didn't go over well. The next morning, my phone was full of apologies from relatives who had believed her. Some lies survived for years. Hers lasted about 10 minutes.